Hello everyone. Last time we played whatever his name is. Magma Miner. I don't know why I forgot. But today we are going to do Mosscloak. I'll be honest and say this is my second recording. Earlier I tried Bleed Mosscloak, which mostly worked. The problem was it's just not strong. But we'll get into that. So Mosscloak has two main ways you want to build them, either crit damage or poison. I really don't like this augment one either. I'll probably go the money spending route. He also has some sub styles, such as bleed, or you could try to do an on-hit focus style. Generally speaking though, bleed is kind of more gimmicky. You can get it to work, but it's usually not going to work. Crit is just much more reliable, or poison. I'm going to go for crit this round. I'm going to go Wit Thief. Because Will from Orbs is not as important for me. We'll go Quillings. Because I gotta spend it. Yeah, so the problem with Bleed is it just doesn't scale as fast. And even if you get maximum scaling, which I did get, if you're building physical damage, it is just better to just do the flat burst damage instead of trying to be very gimmicky with like bleed shenanigans. At least from my own personal experience. I've tried to make bleed builds work multiple times, and you know, at the end of the day, bleed is more of just a supplement. Like, it's not like useless to grab, but if you're trying to build it like burn or poison, it just doesn't work. Just gonna wait. Alright, so easy first fight as usual. I want to save my rerolls if I can, so I'm just gonna heal to full. And I will get more damage on my flurry, but I think it's too much of a waste to get a bunch of this. Mostly if I don't get crit on my flurry, then it just feels bad. So I'm going to get Sharp Throw. And since I'm going to be building crit, I'm going to go ahead and get After Image. It also gives a little bit of evasion, so I can kind of dodge stuff. Which isn't the worst thing in the world. Especially for someone like Mosscloak, where I don't have any built-in shield like every other class has. I guess Threader doesn't really have anything either, but a lot of classes have a way to gain shield, but Mosscloak is not one of them. And so a little pro tip, if you have crit on one of your bindings, you can pretty much guarantee crit on the other. So I can do this. Which, you know, does a lot of damage. And then if I jump here, yeah, now I can make a lot of money. Alright, so we're going to take some damage here. That's fine. So I'll grab Wit Thief, and I will do a dash. I won't be affected by this since I'm just doing a movement skill and not a normal skill. So we can do that. There's an argument maybe to use this to fully weaken, but there's really no need. Let's see if I can get crit on my auto attack first. There we go. So then I can guarantee it here. I'm about to win the fight anyway, so I'm just going to go ahead and grab both. Okay. We'll get crit damage. Not building poison. I'll go ahead and get dash range. And then I'm going to go ahead and go shop. Okay, this will be good, because I don't really have healing. Gives me a little bit of damage. This is a decent early game option. Occasionally gives you a spike of a turn. I'll take it. Won't take any of that. Take the needle. I don't have damage resist, so this is fine. And I don't really need that. I'll do one more reroll just to see what I get. I don't have magic damage, otherwise this would be really good. So I'll just grab this as well. And I think this is a good starting set of items. Since I have so many good items already, I'm probably just going to go ahead and go glyphs. It means I never have to do glyphs in the future, and then I can just kind of focus on the vaults, which will mean better items generally. And I did get the 33% chance to roll, so this is a turn I should definitely kill stuff. I'll do this just for the range, even though I don't really have the shurikens. I'll get the evasion. Because if I can dodge that ink drain, that'd be pretty good. Can almost get there. Or I could just kill him. Works too. Get there to get the shuriken. Do that, and then we'll get the evasion. Yeah, pretty easy stuff. Nothing too complicated. This is already better than how the bleed build was going for me. Crit is just much more reliable than bleed. Focus, at least. I should, again, you shouldn't use bleed as your main focus. The only reason I tried that run is because I started with bleed as my very first augment, and then I got it for my second one, so I was like, I might as well try it. But yeah, it just doesn't work as well as you would think it would. This would guarantee I have it every turn. And I'm not wanting to really pick up orbs. This is probably good. Especially if I can get the evasion on this. Evasion's going to be very important for this boss. I'll grab it. This could be useful for the final fight. I'm probably going to try to keep it. I really don't like any of these options. This counteracts my evasion. I'm not really building any statuses. This is a lot better, Invigorate. Especially if I upgrade it to be the one that it lasts the entire turn. Lightning could be good too for just a much bigger burst. These are actually both pretty good choices. I'll go with Invigorate though. I don't really need a shop. My items are pretty good, so I might as well just save my money. I could go for stats, but stats this early on isn't the greatest thing in the world, so I'm just going to do a Sea Breach. We'll see, because I can just get really good stuff. So this would give me money. It gives you about 100, between 100 and 200 if I remember correctly. So it's a lot of money. But I'm going to get the guaranteed purple. So I gain spikes on getting shield. I have 2 shield. This is probably the worst, not the worst pickup, but not that great. Every turn I will be getting 5 spikes. I guess it counts each instance, so since I gain 2 at the same time, it just counts it as 5. Yeah, this is not a good pickup then. Okay, that's fine. Use this. Guess I can try doing that. I don't have the shurikens or the crits, so this is probably fine. Do that. I don't have my evasion this turn. Stinks. But I do have spikes. I pretty much have 10 spikes every turn. If that really matters. Okay, but we'll get to the next phase, no problem. I don't see a problem, at least. Shoot. Oh, there's a guy back there I wasn't seeing. I was wondering who was hitting me. Do that. Do that. Do that. And just kill him. So 2 stacks of evasive, and I pretty much guarantee crit on both, which is pretty good. The swift doesn't really matter. Yeah, this is a good pickup. Will cost, so this is free every time. Yeah, this is probably good. I can also just reduce the quality of my highest. I think having a free burst isn't the worst thing in the world. Okay, 1 ability power. It's not really that much. But I have natural healing through my teeth, so it's not like I need a pick healing. I'll probably go... I have a lot of bursts, so right wouldn't be bad. I don't have blink, so the left will be actually pretty tough. I will be spending my money, though. Thing is, the tentacles will be affected by this, and because we're playing on Inkbound, they start with 75% damage resist, so I basically will never hurt them if I take either of these two, so I think I gotta go left. Even though the movement will actually hurt me. But what can you do? Okay, so we'll grab this. And I'll go ahead and just use one of these. I don't need both of them. Damage resist is going to be nicer for those tentacles. Okay, so... yeah, these bats are going to be annoying because they spread out. But nothing I can't deal with. Let's see. Okay, he'll die to spikes. This is... You're gonna die to spikes too, but... do that. Okay. Okay. And we'll get more physical power. And we'll get bleed. In this case, bleed might not actually be a bad choice, just for the little bit of extra damage. I know I was just complaining about it earlier, but... but at the same time, I don't want it. So here I might go augments, just because I want to finish spending. And before I even pick one of these, I'm probably gonna reroll this. So now I could go a shield spike build. Or I could have free movement on my dash. Doesn't seem worth it. Yeah. If I can get rid of this, I think my time for power spiking is done. This is kind of pointless. I guess it gives me more crit. It's not pointless, but doesn't feel as good. Yeah, I'm gonna reroll this. I don't like those choices. More evasion. Counteract all my spikes. Honestly, I don't even need it. On kill, gain 1 shuriken. This is probably the best choice. I don't really need glyphs. I actually want items, so I'm gonna go this way. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do this. Do this. Do this. Okay. We'll do... and do that. This guy should die to spikes. Well, I mean, they just died to spikes, so... Okay, these guys are all physical resistant? You're not. And I'll just stand here so he takes spike damage. And then I'll go here. Do that. Just wait. No rush. Okay. These are kind of bad. I'm gonna reroll. This is what I was looking for last run, but wasn't finding. This actually probably would have saved last run, but I didn't draw or get it. I might as well. This is coming more of a tanky build than a crit build, which is fine, I guess. But I could lean into the spikes aspect, which I might do at this point. Sure, we're gonna become a spikes build now. I'm gonna reroll this. That's not gonna be doing much. This will be a lot better. And then I do want to spend for movement, but I think I'd rather spend on legendaries. We'll see if I'm going to lean on the spike build aspect. I could probably get something better. There's no point in taking crit chance because I'm pretty much always guaranteed to have crit with these two alone. And we'll go get a heroic item. Alright, so here's the fun part. I can just do this the entire time. Oh, I forgot. That's fine. So the nice thing about Lethal Burst with the will cost is you basically get infinite kills. So I can just do this, get crit, do this, get this. Run pretty much carries itself. Yep. If you never thought Lethal Burst was good, I don't think anybody's ever said it's bad, but yeah, this is just proof why it's good. This is probably not good. Probably reroll this. It's probably better than just the pulsar belt. That's really the only reason I'm grabbing it. Magic power is not something I even have. Heal's completely wasted, so I'll reroll. Lean into spikes. On kill, gain 1 sugar. I'm pretty sure it's kill with your auto tech though, so this is kind of a waste now that I even have it. I can get damage resist. I'll have to get rid of the whispered at some point if I do that, but between that and this, I'll take no damage in the last fight. Which is pretty good, honestly. I might do that. Alright, let's see. I just love this item. But I don't really need it, do I? No. This would lean into my spikes crit mix, so let's grab this. And I think it's time we throw this out. So now there's one legendary I'm hoping to get in the final shop, which is on hit gets spikes. That will be really good, and especially with the shuriken lethal burst. Could have did more damage if I dashed first, but that's fine. You guys taking no damage. My shurikens really do no damage. It's all my lethal bursts. Okay. Pretty good. We'll do this. And then we will do this. I think I have a plan. It'll make more sense next turn. Or I can just keep the crit, dash, do this. Yeah. And with the kill on the minion, I get it again. Then he'll take a lot of spike damage. Yep. So these are both downgrades as far as I'm concerned. 2 for less of combat is not really that good. I guess this one isn't a downgrade, but like I'd rather upgrade one of these two. Except these are both bad choices as well, but I'll reroll again. Yeah, this is probably... Now I want to pick this up. This is good if you have a lot of bleed, or you just have a lot of on-hit in general. Which I don't really have on-hit effects, so... Evasion will help with the final fight, except I'm bleeding into spike, so maybe not. Probably just get this, right? If it hits my lethal burst, then it's kind of sad, but it's fine. I have 3 chances to get the item I want in the shop. I'll maybe be 4. Okay. Hit my lethal burst this turn. Oh no, I used it. Yeah, so this would have been free the entire... I'm pretty sure this would have been free the entire turn. That's how it works. I've actually never grabbed that before, so I'm not actually sure. Should have experimented. Probably could have played that turn better. Huh. I don't have as much damage as I thought I would. That's fine. Yeah, I hit my lethal burst again. Or again. I say again, but it just hit it. Okay. Okay, so dodge that, and we are good to go. Okay, so... this is probably good. Now I don't have to get that legendary I was thinking about. And this is kind of what I was waiting for this entire time. So now I have what I need. On hitting inflict shocked. That's pretty good. It means every hit will guarantee shock. This is good if I don't get the disassembly prototype. The magic one. Any other upgrade would buff my build, but getting magic would mean it was a waste of an item. 80% chance isn't bad odds to get a huge boost. This is also just guaranteed. I could reroll for the on-hit get spikes, but I don't think that's needed anymore because now I have 3 times a turn I get 30 spikes. Thing is what do I replace for one of these? Probably this one. And I only get one of these. I'm not going to get both, obviously, because I don't have the money. This would make my crit stronger. Wouldn't really make my spike stronger. This buffs everything, though. I'm going to take a gamble on this. This is funner anyway. Okay. Could have re-rolled and see what I got, but it doesn't matter. I think my build's pretty much defined at this point. Alright. So what did I get? The crit one. Okay. That pretty much it means this is a victory, I think. So first things first. Let's see if it becomes free. Okay, it's free for just the first use, so this would not be infinite. That's really what I just wanted to see. So a good amount of damage, turn 1. The main issue is these guys actually have... It's actually better to attack the boss turn 1. Because these guys have 75% resistance. But I think this boss is pretty much a gimme. Yeah. Okay, might as well just get in position for the next go around. So this doesn't say on hit, it just says on critting, but it does count every individual hit. So Hammer Broken Rails actually really good with shurikens because you're mostly if you get 2 things, because you'll get 10. You get like 10 shield. It's pretty good. Okay, we'll just do this. Generally speaking as well, this boss is weak to shield and spike, or sorry, not spike, shield and evasion. Basically, if you struggle against this boss, you just need a lot of defense with your damage. Because otherwise, if you can survive the hits, this fight's pretty simple. Okay, I guess this is fine. Another tip as well is if you already weaken the boss, and in this case I have spikes killing him, but if I didn't have spikes and he was taking no damage, it's better just to leave these guys alone because they'll be your main damage to the boss. My case, he's gonna die anyway, but okay. Okay. This is pretty much GG though. I can't see myself losing. Oh, this is just if you defeat an enemy. You don't even have to kill with this. See, I'm learning something new. Okay. I also forgot to eat my fish. Yeah, I'm not really concerned about losing though. It's... I mean... it's pretty much a victory. So this ended up being more of a crit build at the end, but the spikes did help out most of the time. And yeah, Lethal Burst is very good, as you can tell. Especially if you're fighting Tentacle Guy. What's his name? Orgalith. So, that'll do it for this part. Not much going on. What do we learn? Crit is good. Spikes can be built on anything if you just have enough shield potential. And you're building physical, of course. And bleed is powerful, but you really don't want to invest all your resources into it. It's just something nice to have as an extra. But I guess you didn't see that footage, but yeah. Just trust me on that. Don't try to do a pure bleed build. It's not gonna work out.
Is there some Julie's?
Oh, it's another season quest. Okay, I'll have to do that later. Alright, well, I'll do it for this part. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.